Hello, 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 my wonderful students. So glad you're here. Happy Friday. All right, today we're going to have show and tell. So I'm going to share a little bit about my art with you and some reflections about my art. I hope you enjoy. All right, so these are types of glitches, categorizing, and curating. All right, let's see if this will work. Sometimes at the end of the day, I'm a little bit more wonkier than usual. All right. Oh, oh no, it didn't come out exactly as I wanted because I had changed the size of it. Oh well. All right. So to curate is to select or feature a work of art or many works of art. And that is often tricky for us artists to curate. With that note in mind, this is a picture from the Carmel Mission when I used to teach second grade there. You'll see that they have a table there, and this is a part of the museum. And I was thinking to curate is kind of like setting the table. It's welcoming in your audience or your family or your friends and saying, here is what I prepared for you. Come and join us. All right, so this is the original photograph. So today I'm focusing on this one house. I love this house. I love the beautiful flowers. I love the window, the chimney, and all the layers of this house. I personally like to take pictures sideways, angled. So that is my viewpoint that I like today. So I want to share you. As you know, I've been teaching for, what is it, 5 hours straight. We're teaching 5 hours straight on camera every day. But I'm pre-recording this for tomorrow's session. All right. So here are some examples of different glitches. Some of these pictures I'm going to include as ones that I really want to share, and some are possibly not portfolio pictures, but I think they're good learning pieces. So here's our original picture. Here's one of the glitched ones. I like this picture because you can still see the flowers. It is very opaque. They are very opaque glitches, and I'm using my own vocabulary to Gillyism, so to speak, to define the patterns that I'm seeing. Okay, categorizing is when you see patterns and you divide them into different categories. And so this one has very opaque glitches, almost looks like paint's been brushed across the portrait, or not the portrait, the photograph. All right. Next one. Oh my goodness. This one was like, ooh. Sometimes when you're glitching, well, all the time when you're glitching, you don't really know what you're going to get until you get it. And so I call these snow glitches here at the bottom, snow glitches. And then you'll see, I'm going to call these imprints because you can see imprints of where the windows are. And then I call these translucent glitches here because you can kind of see that you can see more clearly through the glitches. Here we have an opaque glitch here. And it is stretched across. So when the glitches are stretched across, I call them taffy glitches. So this is an opaque taffy glitch. Then you have a translucent glitch here, and this one stretches all the way across. So I call that a translucent taffy glitch. I like how the chimney is a little off kilter here. I think that's interesting. All right, I really love the color scheme on this one, the way it turned out. I was like, whoa, that's cool. I really like how your eye goes right to those flowers with that green glitch, the translucent taffy glitch. Then you have some more opaque ones in the middle. And I just love the color scheme on this. It's like settling to the eye. And to me, it has good balance. All right, now I was talking about masking in my last video and how we use masking to help children to focus on certain areas when they're reading, for example, a certain sentence or a word, and we'll use masking. And so these are glitching. I call these masking. So it covers part of the photo here. We have a translucent taffy glitch here and a beautiful red color. Then we have one that is in black, but you can still see the flowers kind of poking through. And then you have a green opaque taffy glitch. And then you have the normal photo. All right, this one, it was just one glitch, one translucent taffy glitch. But I still think it's interesting because it kind of adds a little texture to it and you're kind of focused more on the flowers. All right, this one would be an outtake because I don't think there's enough color variation and it kind of seems, it's okay. But I do like how the windows are a little off kilter there. But there's not enough color variation. It's too monochromatic for me. This is another monochromatic. I think it's interesting. I might take part of this picture, like the top part. I really love the purple there and that dark bluish gray color. I think that's really pretty. Another thing about glitches that I think is interesting, what I've noticed is some glitches tend to have matte effect, whereas others have a glossy effect. This would be like a matte effect. And then you'll see more glossy effects as we go. All right, here's another masking with an opaque pink, and you can see a little bit of the flowers poking through. Here is another snowy glitch, not that interesting. So that would definitely be an outtake. I'd be like putting it on the side. Nah, maybe I'll do something with that later. Here we have some glossy translucent glitches. I love the way that looks. And then a big old gray glitch. So it kind of like is empty space. I'm not sure how I like this one. I like the top part, but it's okay. Then we have another masking example. We have a black mask, or actually it's probably like a dark burgundy red because you can see some of the flowers kind of poking through. If I up the lighting on that more, it would probably be a brilliant burgundy red. So I have to experiment with that one a little bit more. And that reminds me, a part of art is play and exploring. And I think that I want to encourage you to keep on exploring, keep on experimenting and playing with art and learning your aesthetic style. I'm still doing that and I'm 50 and I'm just trying to keep up with my keep being creative and just seeing the beauty in life. All right, I love this one in some regards, but then sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Because sometimes I'm like, I look at it and it's like a little too stripy and I'm like, oh, that's kind of distracting. But then sometimes I'm like, oh, it is kind of interesting. So this one has a lot of horizontal glitches. I like this part because this one's like coming up with just a little bit. And I like the color scheme on this. It kind of reminds me a little bit of an old photo with a newish vibe to it with the glitches. And then oh, it's a gorgeous day. There's birds outside. And then we have this one. It has a lot of snowy glitches. And then the imprints of the window, imprint glitches. And I think it's interesting. I don't know if I would put it in my portfolio, but I really think it's interesting. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. I'll just put it in a file, a possibility file. That's what I think I'll call it, a possibility file. All right, here's another one. I'm not too fond of all the wacky colors there, but it is definitely interesting. The snowy glitches and then the imprint glitches. All right, these are cross glitches. You have the horizontal glitches and the vertical glitches. I kind of like this one. I think it's came out pretty good. I might change it up a bit. Maybe add some warmer tones. But these here you see the matte effect, and then up here you'll see more of a glossy glitch. And I like the colors there. Here's another example. This is an opaque glitch. You can kind of see a little bit through it, but not really. And then the translucent glitches. More opaque glitches and masking. Here we go. That one, like, you can't really see the house. You just see the little chimney and then the flowers. I thought this was pretty. I like the bubblegum pink. So I thought I'd share that one. When I was uploading the pictures and I put it on the slides, I was like, oh, it came out like sideways. And then I was like, wait, that looks pretty cool. So I just kept that slide to share it with you. And then when I was like changing it around, it kind of glitched again. So I did a screen grab because I was like, oh, whoa, it's glitching. And then I did a screen grab and grabbed that glitch. Whoopsies. And then this one is a blue version of, sometimes I change the colors once I'm in and I have a glitch photograph that I like that I glitched, but maybe that I don't really like the colors. So I'll go in and change the colors. And so I made this one blue. I like the windows there. But I probably wouldn't include it in my portfolio. I think it's interesting, but I don't think I would include it in my portfolio. I don't know why, but I do like this part here. I wish I could, I need to figure out different ways of layering the glitches, which I'm gonna work on to keep trying to figure out how to layer them. I've been working a little bit on that, but with the horizontal and the vertical glitches, but I think I would love to layer the leaves there. So that's a possibility one. I'll put it in the possibility folder. I like this one a lot. I love the colors. I think I showed this one, but and then here's your original photo of the house, this beautiful house. I was like, whoa, I would love to live there. It's gorgeous. It just looks so peaceful, and I like how the yard is still wild. It's just getting to be spring. It still snowed this week at the beginning of the week. It was Easter this week. It's just a beautiful time of year, and you can see the buds of leaves on the trees, and it's just gorgeous. And now the sun's shining, which is so refreshing. And so that's a little bit about my work on glitches. I'm still working on curating and still deciding on which photos I like for my portfolio and which ones that I might not want to include. So right now I have a yes and a possibility folder. Yes, I want to include that in my portfolio, and probably not possibility folder. And then kind of like, I guess I should probably just have like a random, I don't know what I would title it, because I don't want to like get rid of all my original photos. So I'll just maybe called a maybe file. So I'll have a maybe file, a possibility file, and a yes file. So I'm trying to like rank them to try to figure out what aesthetic I want to use to express myself. Because I have a vision in my mind of how I want my portfolio to look, but I'm still experimenting with the glitches itself, and I'm still learning about data bending. And so I'm still growing in the process. But anyway, so I just wanted to share a little bit about my photography with you guys. Thank you guys for taking the time to encourage me as well with my photography, and I'm going to encourage you as well. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Do something kind for your families. Bye.